Alright, in today's lesson we're going to be looking at fractional exponents. Now, a fractional exponent is exactly what it sounds like. It is a number raised to the exponent that is a fraction. So, for example, 1 over m or something like that. We can also call fractional exponents rational exponents or rational exponents. So, if you've never seen a fractional exponent before, it's actually, pretty easy to work with once you understand what the numerator and the denominator mean in your fraction. Let's look at the example I just wrote. A raised to the power of 1 over n. And actually, I'm going to change that m to an n. All this says is a raised to the power of 1 over n is a positive nth root of a. Let's write this in green. So all this means is we are going to take the nth root of a. So if we had a raised to the power of 1/2, it would simply be the square root of a. And when we have a square root, we don't have to put the 2 here. It's just understood that it's the square root. Likewise, if we have a raised to the power of 1 over 3, I'm sure you can guess that we would have the third root of a. Well, now what if our numerator for our exponent isn't 1? What if we actually have something, a number, or in this case I'm going to show you with a letter. So let's say a raised to the power of m over n, where m is a number and n is a number. Well, the n stays the same, so we would still have the nth root of a, but with our m, we're going to put that right here. So this says a raised to the power of m, and then take the nth root of that. Let's look at some examples with some real numbers here. 64 raised to the power of 1/2. Well, if we go back up here and look, we can see that that's the same as our example here. So following our example there, let's do our solution in red. This would be the square root of 64. And we know 64 is a perfect square, which is equal to 8. So there you go. What if we have a fraction? What if our base is a fraction? Well, let's see here. Let's try 1 over 32, all raised to the power of 1 over 5. Well, following our same example here, we're going to take our base, which is, let's do it in red again, which is 1 over 32, and we're going to take the 5th root of 1 over 32. Now, based on our laws of radicals and roots and things like that, this would be the same thing as this. The 5th root of 1 over the 5th root of 32. We know the 5th root of 1 is just 1. And the fifth root of 32 is 2. So 1 over 32 raised to the power of 1 over 5 equals 1/2. Let's try an example like this. Let's say we have 27 raised to the power of 4 over 3. So this means we're going to take the third root of 27 and then we're going to raise that to the power of 4. The third root of 27 we know is equal to 3. That's inside our brackets. Raised to the power of 4. 3 raised to the power of 4 is 81. All right. Let's try one more example with our numbers here. So this example, we're going to do a fraction raised to a negative fraction. 16 over 625. And we're going to raise all of that to the negative 3 over 4. Using the things we learned in my last video here, we know that a negative exponent means we will put the base in the denominator of a different fraction. So this will be the same as 1 over 16 over 625, and all of that raised to the 3/4. So we're going to have a lot of fractions happening in this example. Let's look at our denominator there. So we need to work out all of these fractions and what root are we taking, what are we raising everything to. So my numerator stays the same, but now I have the fourth root of 16 over 625, and let's do this part in green. We're going to raise all of that to the power of 3. So the fourth root of 16 is 2. So we're going to say 1 over 2 over. The fourth root of 625 is 5. But we still got to cube all of that. So now we have 1 over 2 cubed is 8. 5 cubed is 125. We just take the reciprocal of the denominator and that becomes our answer since our numerator is 1. So this is all equal to 125 over 8. So that concludes today's lesson on fractional exponents. If you enjoyed this video and if this video helped you out, please give me a like. And with that being said, have a good day and I'll see you guys the next lesson.